What first springs to mind when you think of MLS? Maybe it's the weird and wonderful kits from the 90s, the old school penalty shootouts, or homegrown icons like Alexi Lalas and Landon Donovan. Despite the homegrown talent, for many fans both stateside and abroad, it's the many foreign players who've lit up the league that have really put the MLS on the map. With the 2020 season marking the league's 25th anniversary, join us as we look back on the overseas imports who've torn it up since 1996, in 25 years of MLS. Yeah, there are a lot of big name players we could have started with, but why not kick off with none other than ex-Charlton and Southampton frontman Bradley Wright-Phillips. A solid 1 in 3 Football League striker, BWP swapped the provincial outposts of England for the Big Apple and never looked back. He bagged north of 100 goals over the course of 7 seasons, played with Thierry Henry and picked up 2 golden boots. He took a step out of his comfort zone by moving to MLS and will surely go down as one of the league's best ever strikers, with Red Bulls even retiring the number 99 jersey in his honour. Yeah, that's right, 99. Although an objectively far better footballer than Wright-Phillips, SEBASTIAN GIOVINCO is another forward who smashed it in MLS after raising a few eyebrows by moving there. Juventus had high hopes for the Italian, who could have easily stayed in Europe when he did finally leave Turin at 27, but he set off for Toronto FC and quickly became MLS royalty. 142 games brought 83 goals and 51 assists for the man nicknamed the Atomic Ant, and records tumbled left, right and centre. In just 4 years, he picked up a career's worth of trophies and awards before surprising the world again by taking another unexpected move to Al Hilal. Sticking with strikers, it was only a matter of time before we mentioned the recently departed Zlatan. He announced his arrival at the Galaxy by taking out a full-page ad in the LA Times saying, "Dear Los Angeles, you're welcome." And in 2 short years, more than delivered on the hype. An instantly iconic match-winning debut in the first El Tráfico against LAFC followed, ushering in a new era of football on the West Coast in incredible style. One of the game's most Hollywood players proved a perfect fit in the City of Angels with 52 goals and 17 assists in 56 regular season games. And while he didn't win the biggest domestic trophy on offer, as he had done so many times before, the impact he had on the Galaxy was, well, pure Zlatan. Across the city, Carlos Vela's arrival at LAFC means the new boys in town have an A-list superstar of their own. 2019's MLS MVP bagged 36 goals last year to go with 14 in his debut season, catapulting a brand new franchise right to the top of the Western Conference. A serial loanee before his spell at Real Sociedad, one of the highest profile Mexican footballers was always going to be a hit in a city with a population that's almost 50% Latino. And at only 30 years of age, Vela's going to be terrorising MLS defences for a long time to come. You can't talk about players coming to MLS without mentioning the OG glamour import, Golden Balls himself, David Beckham. Over 6 years, Beck's truly raised the profile of the league as its #1 poster boy, blazing a trail for more world-class talent to follow. His returns to Europe for off-season loan spells with AC Milan weren't without controversy, although he did commit to focusing solely on the Galaxy in his last few years at the club. Winning his second MLS Cup in his last game for the club, he definitely went out on a high and provided a lot of trademark moments over the years. But as always with Becks, it's not just about what he did on the pitch. The impact he had on the league can still be felt today, and he'll be back for more soon with his own club, Inter Miami. Another striker, God, it was so predictable. But come on, it's David Villa. Spain's all-time top goal scorer effortlessly exported his incredible knack of sticking the ball in the onion bag to the East Coast with New York City for 4 years. With 80 goals in 124 MLS appearances, NYCFC fans definitely saw the prolific frontman at his ruthless best as he became the record goal scorer in the club's young history. While silverware evaded Villa during his stint in New York, he did pick up a host of individual awards, and his ties to the area haven't stopped since leaving the club. In 2021, he'll be heavily involved with the launch of Queensborough FC, a new USL Championship team based in Queens, as the club's lead investor and chairman. Okay, just one more striker. ROBBIE KEANE fulfilled a dream of his by moving to his boyhood club LA Galaxy in 2011. With over twice as many goals for the club as Zlatan, the Irishman sits second only to the big man himself, Landon Donovan, in Galaxy's all-time goal-scoring charts. He might not be the highest profile player they've ever had in that part of California, but few are sorely missed after making such a consistent impression on the league. A 4-time best MLS 11 selection, KEANE got to whip out his trademark celebration all across the States over 6 seasons in the country, and something tells us he'll never have to buy a green juice on the West Coast again. And there are many more we can mention from 25 years of Major League Soccer, from all-time Premier League greats like Thierry Henry and Didier Drogba, who tore defences to shreds in the twilight of their careers, modern heroes like Kaká and Pirlo, who brought imitable class to their side's midfields, and a true legend of the game and MLS, Carlos El Pibe Valderrama. Schweinsteiger, Gerrard, Josef Martinez, Rooney, Lampard, Cole. We could be here all day, but with the standard of the US game rising all the time, the world is taking notice. And as MLS gets stronger and stronger, the calibre of talent heading stateside is only going to be going one way.